Hello guys, thanks for jumping back into my channel. This is MindYourCrypto, my name is Bill, and today we are going to make a technical analysis and a price prediction for WIN. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share. Thank you so much for the support. Let's grow together and hit the 500 subscribers. So guys, what I want you to learn from this video, and starting with the MACD, is when this distance is very huge between the signal line, the orange line here, and the blue line, the MACD, we have a very bullish scenario, but we also have a high risk of seeing the price moving sideways, even dropping down, but not moving upwards for the very short term. Of course, this might not always be the case here, guys, but I want you to see that we have a very huge distance between those lines, and I always want to check those distances because they include a very high risk for the short term. But of course, if we maintain this level here and going above, beyond the gray line, as you can see, and above the support Fibonacci retracement line, which sits at 0.786, guys, okay, or even further down with my support line here, as you can see the blue line, then we are absolutely fine. We need to see if it will go sideways for a bit, finding its price after this huge pump up, and then we will be very good. If we see a bullish candle performing here, then we will be absolutely fine. But we need to check more indicators about that, and we need to check the uptrend line. Right now we sit, according to the blue line, the MACD, and the orange line, we sit at a huge risk, okay, and we have of course 54% distance between the signal line and the blue line as well. So let's see now. I don't really think this will be the support and resistance level according to the Fibonacci retracement. They might be like this blue line here, as I told you guys. We might go even here in this blue line, in this particular blue line over here, okay. But let's see now how it will do. Okay, so let's go to the RSI and the commodity channel index. When they are both above the 70 for the RSI and the commodity channel index above 100, this means we have a high risk, and the more the distance we have, the more the risk we have. So here, as you saw guys, in the 31st March, okay, we had this distance right here for the RSI and the commodity channel index, but we had a high risk, but we saw the price going upwards again. This was a very huge bullish candle that showed us the next few days what will be. Okay, right now what I want to see for WIN, in order to go sideways a bit and then performing a huge bullish candle again, is for the RSI to maintain the above 70 level here, or maintain even this as a support level, even this level guys here as a support level, and going alongside again. Same here for the commodity channel index. I want to see that even if we drop to 70, I want to have a performance like this, so we won't see a further drop down in the price. But right now all we will have to do is wait for the WIN, okay, is wait. If you are a new investor, I would suggest you to wait for the next hours, days, so we will be sure when we have a buying opportunity. Right now we might have this as top, but we might not, okay. So this is for the RSI and the CCI index, and I want to show you something guys here for the Bollinger Bands. I've always talked about when we have this huge volatility, we are always in a high risk, and when we have this big bullish candle going above the top line of the Bollinger Bands, then we have of course a high risk. What I'm expecting to see is the top line going upwards and the price moving sideways, so it can maintain in this line here, and can maintain inside the Bollinger Bands. We have a very high risk here due to the bullish candle being above, and you can see here the squeeze point. I always want to love talking about the squeeze point here when we had a buying opportunity. We had a buying opportunity here for the midterm. Okay, so what I want to see right now is the Bollinger Bands moving upwards and the price moving sideways a bit, going into performing support and resistance level, going sideways even if we go a little bit further down, testing maybe this line here, moving sideways, and if we are about to explode, we need to see a huge big bullish candle again. So let's see win against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame. Right now, what I want you to check, guys, is the 20-day and 30-day MA and the 50-day MA. They are very beyond the price line, which means it is absolutely healthy. It is absolutely healthy for a coin to meet the 20-day MA, meet the 30-day MA, its price here, going upwards, the 20-day MA and the 30-day MA and the 50-day MA going upwards, and the price consolidates a bit, moving sideways, finding the 20-day MA. The more the distance between the 20-day MA and the price, the more the risk for the very short term. This line might be here for the 4-hour frame, this line might be here, okay, this support line might be here. The more the high the support line is, the better, but of course I expect it to consolidate a bit, moving sideways near these prices and then going upwards if we see an upward bullish candle here, extending here and performing an upward trend. But right now, let 20-day MA find its price. Of course, if we see a huge bullish candle moving alongside 6th April, of course, or maybe like here, if we see a bullish candle, then of course maybe it is a buying opportunity again. But we need to wait and see, we need to be patient right now. It is absolutely healthy after this huge pump up to find its price, for a coin to find its price. Let's go to win against Bitcoin in the daily frame. You can see here, this high pump here, okay, this huge distance between the 20-day MA and the price. This might be as well here, this might end up here, I don't know, guys, for the daily, but you can see this huge distance, 60%, okay, distance between the 20-day and the price, again for WINK against Bitcoin. That's why we need to see the price, the 20-day MA and 30-day MA finding the prices again. Okay, that's why I tell you guys, we always want to check the 20-day MA, 30-day MA and 50-day MA, but right now it sits pretty good, right? The 20-day MA is looking way more above, and the 30-day MA. And of course the 50-day MA. And they are moving, they're having this nice distance between each other. Of course, we need to wait a bit for the short term to have a buying opportunity. I'm not saying that WINK might not do something like here, consolidate a bit and might not pump up again. But let's see the 4-hour frame. In the USD, yes, WINK against USD in the 4-hour frame. You can see here, we had one correction 33%, second correction 27%. I expect the third correction to be even less, 22%. And I want to compare the anchor here, the price of the anchor. You can see here, 36% drop down, afterwards 26%. We tend to have lower percentages of correction as we go to the top. And then the price consolidates a bit, like this, like the anchor, finds its price, and lets the 20-day MA going in the prices. Let's the 20-day MA going in the prices here. Okay, so that's why we saw anchor, of course, consolidating a bit, finding its price again after the breakdown. And that's why we can see it here forming this sideways scenario. And of course, here I'm expecting WINK to do something like this. Of course, we need to see if it will do the same thing as anchor or if it will consolidate for a little time, then moving like this. You can see it here, guys. I've drawn you the top line, the resistance line, the bottom line, the trend line, which might be the case, might not be the case, might be a further drop down, but I expect it to move sideways a bit like this. And then if we see a huge bullish candle, then we can, boom, we can find a better price and going upwards again. Okay, So that's for the wing against USD. We need to wait a bit, but this looks pretty good and pretty healthy for a coin after this huge pump up in the 4-hour frame in the Tether US. Okay, so right now let's see the billion market cap for wing. It sits at 1.533 billion market cap with a circulating supply of 800 billion circulating supply, sitting at 0.0021. If you multiply the circulating supply with the price, you get the market cap. And that's how you compare the market cap with Bitcoins to see if it's expensive or not. Of course, for the potential of this coin, market cap alone is not clear what we will see in the future. We need to see very huge demand for this coin. You need to see more people getting interested for wing to see a potential, but according to market cap, of course it has a potential. Of course it has a potential to grow even further. But of course the demand plays its role here, guys, always plays its role. We might see a 10 billion market cap moving more, gaining more profits by the end of 2021 than the wing, for example. Okay, but right now we need to be patient and see the market cap and see the demand, of course. But according to market cap, it has a very huge potential. So for the conclusion of this day, I want you guys to be patient for these days, for the next hours, to see where wing will go and to be sure if we have buying opportunity. Right now we have a very high risk. We might get a consolidation for a bit. We might go sideways because it is very healthy to have these drop downs and moving sideways, letting the 20-day EMAs, 30-day EMAs and 50-day EMAs go into the price, letting the 20-day EMAs find the price, letting the RSI drop down a bit and the CCI when they are so above the lines, letting the blue line for the MACD reaching the signal line, going lowering the distance between the signal line and the blue line. Okay, it is very healthy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with more videos, guys. Let's grow together and have a fantastic day. Bye.